Hey guys, this is Nathan, and welcome back to Vintage Story. Hope you guys are doing good today. I am doing absolutely amazing. So, I want to get some building done in this episode, finally. And so, to do that, we need to get a final building material. So, in the last episode, we did go out through our new translocator and found andesite. And one of the things that we are going to need is some andesite bricks. Now, to make those, we need to chisel quarried blocks several times to turn them into bricks, and then we need to combine them with mortar to make the actual bricks. Now, to make mortar, we need to take some lime, and we need to put this in a fire pit and cook it. Now, I believe the temperature for that requires peat or better. So we're going to grab a bunch of peat here, basically all that we have. We're going to run this stack through. Now, once we get it all cooked, we need to add it to some water to make slaked lime, and then add sand to the slaked lime to actually make the mortar. So yes, that is what I'm going to be doing for a little while. Now, I will be live streaming here shortly. We're going to go out and do some digging for the andesite, some quarrying, and we are also going to be looking for ores. So perhaps when I get back, we will see some iron or something like that. We'll have to see. But yes, so yeah, this does take a baking temperature of 825 degrees, so yes, we do need the peat or better. So this is going to take a while, but we will have our quicklime here soon, and it looks like we only get 32 quicklime per stack, so it's going to be two pieces baked into one quicklime. So I have some time that's going to have to do some stuff. And hopefully also, by the time that we get done with everything, we should be done with some leather making as well. So yeah, I will get to it. So the live stream was sort of successful. We haven't yet found any iron, but we did get quite a bit of andesite. But we did find a place that is doing pretty good for potential iron. Now, unfortunately, you can see my temporal stability is going down by quite a bit. But, yeah, we do have this area here, and so we've just been getting gradual increases in hematite here. We did a huge amount of searching on the other side of the translocator and couldn't find anything there. But we are going to do a density search here and just find out if we have anything better here. So I want to say that the previous one was like 4.4 and we're at 5.7 now. So I think we are actually going to attempt to dig down here. Now above me here is an entrance, because we originally started clear over here, and we've slowly been working our way through. So yeah, it has been a long journey to try to find this stuff. So we are going to dig down here. We're going to take samples about every 8 blocks, and I got to really watch my temporal stability, because during the live stream we actually took our temporal stability all the way down to 0. And that was not fun at all. But the other thing is, you can see my copper pickaxe here is almost dead. Now, we did make one tin bronze pickaxe, that way we can pick up any iron that we may find. But yeah, as far as this is concerned, we have no more picks. So that's kind of a problem. So regardless, I think I'm gonna have to head back to the base as soon as I run out of copper pick here. And we're going to have to get some more copper picks made. So, yeah, I am going to see what we find here. Hopefully we can find an ore vein finally. If not, I think we're going to try going a bit north, because I'm pretty sure So we've just been getting progressively better. 1.6, 2.6, 3.3, 3.8, 4.5, and this one was 5.7. And we should actually get that marked in here. So hematite, and then cyan, and actually we need to go 5.7%, and then we will change this. I know this is supposed to be a ruin, but I'm using it like a bar graph to indicate that, you know, we have, that's our percentages. But yeah, we'll see what we find here. We're at Y52 right now, so if I find it, I'll let you guys know. So I do need to get some more peat for doing various cooking things around. And so I was gonna head out to get that, but I forgot to show you guys this. We now have some leather. So we have 25 regular leather there, 24 there. We also have a couple more that are still processing there. That's actually rot there, so that'll be an interesting one later on. And it doesn't look like we really have anything else. But we now have leather, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we can do with this stuff. So to make our backpacks, we need to do that. And it looks like we need 8. So let's go ahead and make 8 backpacks. And we will swap out our linen backpacks for these. So we'll go ahead and get everything moved up here. And we'll start with the lowest one and work our way up until we see these disappear, I guess. So the pickaxe is in that one. So let's go ahead and move the pickaxe down. And then finally we need to move all of this stuff off of that row so that we don't have anything in that final bag. And there we go. 24 full slots in our auxiliary inventory. We have these 4 linen sacks as well. I'm not sure what we're going to do with those. I know there are traders that will accept them. So we might have to trade them off to the traders. But yes, leather. Finally, leather. I'm going to go ahead and drop that off in there. And we have some leather left over, which is great. But I do know there are some patches of peat out here. If we look along our path, we have 2 large ones there, 1 there, and then I actually went through one here. So I'm going to go out, I think I'm going to go out to the one that is actually on the path, and I'm going to load up my inventory with peat. So, yeah, I'm going to get that taken care of. Well, I just got a reading of 6.7% right as I broke into this cave. And so I decided I would go a little bit further, and there it is. So, yeah, we're in a massive cave. That is not what I wanted to see here. So, can we, like, place some torches around here or something? Whoa! Hello, Deep Drifter. How did he land on me? He must have landed on that edge. But yeah, this is the problem that we're going to have. And so I think what we'll have to do is actually go and get some dirt and like cover ourselves with it. So I don't know. I suppose I'll do a little bit of exploring in this cave. I don't have a knife to take care of this drifter, unfortunately. But yeah, I guess we could dig this down a couple of blocks so that any falling drifters can't land on us. That would be a good thing. But let's find out what we've actually got here as far as quality is concerned. But we finally found iron. I am happy beyond all belief that we finally found it. So let's get just a little bit further here so that we can actually see it. And it's rich! Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe we can just dig underneath here, because the hematite should be in a large flat disc here. So let's go ahead and start by getting our first bits of iron. So let's go here. And yeah, we're on the edge of it here. So actually, if we mine that one, yeah, it'll still be there. So we have our tin bronze pick. This is probably going to fall down in. Yep. So we need to get down there and grab it real quick. But that is our first little bit of iron. There we go. First little bit of iron. Nope. You're not coming up here. So yeah, I suppose I'm going to dig around here for just a little bit. It looks like we should be reasonably safe. But we are just hitting into the edge of this. So we need to mark this. And I suppose we'll want to set up a path coming up here too. Because this is a little bit to the north of the base. But I am really wondering if we dig further down in this area, this is a very good chance of hematite around here. So there is a distinct possibility that we could get more than one vein here. But we are definitely going to get ourselves a nice entrance to this because we're going to be digging on this for a long time. So this is actually the first time that I've had this happen. So I came out to the other side of the translocator and I figured I would just start digging some andesite right underneath the translocator. Started digging out sideways and there is white marble here. And I feel like we want to quarry this stuff. So I don't know how big it's going to be, how much there will be here. But yeah, I definitely want to quarry this. That is really cool. And I am not kidding. I have never gotten the white marble before. So is there anything special that we can do with this? So it does grind into lime, and we can make cobblestone out of it. Nice. But the quarried blocks, we are definitely taking some of those. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just keep on digging here. And it doesn't look like there's terribly much of this marble here. Yeah, we're already running out of it. So yeah, we got a little bit though. But I have never... Oh, there's another one. There's more. Well, I'm going to keep grabbing this stuff. Now, unfortunately, this is not stable here. So we are definitely going to have to be spending some time up on the surface. Now, thankfully, up at the surface here, we have decent stability. And I also have a bed up there. So, yeah, not as bad as it could be for going up and getting our stability back. But yeah, there's actually quite a bit here. So yeah, hopefully I can get a bunch of this marble because that is really cool. Well, I am definitely getting some resources together for getting our house built, but there's getting to be way too much resources. So we need to take advantage of one of the mods that I've added in, and that is storage crates. So let's go ahead and make 8 linen. So that is going to do a lot for us. Then we are going to grab our saw, and so the combination of the saw and some planks will make some boards. Then we will take these boards, turn them into chests. Then we'll take our chests, combine them with a piece of linen on top, and then boards in a U shape around that, and better crates. There we go. Better crates. Alright, let's start stacking these up here. That should work. So the nice part about this is that we can throw items in there and it'll pull a whole bunch of them in. Now we can also upgrade these with copper, tin, iron, steel. I mean, there's a bunch of it. But so now we can come through here and put a lot of this stuff into these crates. And that's going to save us a lot of time. So you can see my inventory is pretty much empty now. So actually, the saw should break that fairly quickly. Now you could also see there we got a lot of rich native copper. And that was from the area outside of the teleporter. If we look at the map, let's go ahead and get down here. So this area out here, we can actually see, so there was a mined copper area there, and that's where all of that came from. We found another copper vein, and then we also have the huge high copper areas. So yeah, that's definitely going to be something that we are going to be looking at later on. But it looks like we've got a lot of stuff to clean up here. And so yeah, I did not want to put that in there. Wow. Okay, there we go. Over 1,000 of them in there now. Oh, that's Swavite. Let's get some of that stuff out of here. Well, we're getting closer. You have to have an empty hand to put the multiple stacks in. So yeah, I'll get some of this stuff cleaned up at least. So I have done an awful lot of cleanup here in the base, added tons of these better crates, and we have gotten a lot of resources into them. And also I cleaned up some of these chests. So one of the issues that I was having was wood was just kind of everywhere. So I used this bronze chest for my wood and seeds. And then also I have taken now flowers in this chest, and this is cattails, papyrus, and horsetail, and I guess I left the water lilies in there as well. Now one thing that we will see over here is I actually have a barrel or a crate with a whole bunch of horsetail poultices on cattails over here now. So that should be nice. We can grab horsetail poultices whenever we need to. But I think we are finally ready to get onto the building. So one of the things that I have done in preparation for that is there used to be a little spike sticking out of the ground here, and I have completely removed it because this is where we're going to be building our house. So needed to level that area off, and so yeah, we are ready on that side. The next thing is we need to actually get our mortar made. So let's go ahead and place down a barrel here, and I don't remember how much we need for this whatever mortar. So let's take a look at the quicklime here. So let's go to our handbook, and we need slaked lime, and so it is 1 liter of water for 4 quicklime. So yeah, that's actually the way that I remember that now. So we need to have just 40 of these quicklime here, and this will make a whole bunch of slaked lime. Now the thing is I don't want to have just one thing of 40 slaked lime. That doesn't sound like too much fun, and it's going to take me a while to get used to where everything is now. So I'm going to make another barrel and make a bit more slaked lime so that I can put a full 50 liters into one barrel, because we want the pile of slaked lime, the pile of mortar, excuse me, to be literally as large as possible. And I think we might actually be better off to go this route this time. Okay, so we have now another 40. Let's go ahead and throw this in there, and then we can take 1 bucket out of there and put it in here. So now we have 50 liters of slaked lime. So now we need sand. Now I have collected some sand. That is actually rock. So I think the sand I moved over here. Yeah, so we have some basalt sand here. I've also collected a whole bunch of chalk sand. So I think I'm going to use the basalt sand first. And we'll just see here. So now to make the mortar here, it is 1 liter of slaked lime plus 1 sand. And this actually makes a lot of mortar. So let's go ahead and get that. Throw our excess sand back in here. That is actually gravel. And now if we add this 50 sand to the 50 slaked lime, 400 mortar. Now I will tell you this, never break a stack of mortar up. I think that mortar has a normal stack of 64, and so these large stacks like this are only available when you initially make them in the barrel. And so if we move the entire stack, we can continue to move it as a full 400 or however many. Don't shift click it either, because that doesn't work either. So now the next thing that we need, I can't remember if we need a hammer for this. I think we do. And these wolves, I am really getting sick and tired of them. Let's go ahead and get out here and get rid of this guy. Really? Yeah, these guys still hurt an awful lot, and the worst part about it is they can run away just about as fast as you can. And I got stuck in a tree. Great. Well, yeah. Oh, he's stuck on some dirt. Can we get him? There we go. Got him. Yeah, we have so many wolves around here. It's just annoying more than anything. But I am very happy to take their hides and their fat and even their bones, which actually one of you guys told me that I could use bones for handles on hatchets and knives, and it ups the durability, and I haven't tried it yet. But that sounds kind of interesting, because most of the time I would not have uses for bones. So I'll have to give that a try sometime. And we'll drop off our mob drops. So now the next thing that we need to do is take some of our andesite rock, and we are going to need to convert this into bricks. So if we look at our handbook on this, so the first thing that we need to do is change it to polished. And yeah, so we do need the hammer, and I don't know that it's required that we go in that spot, but we'll go right there. And so first we turn it all into polished rocks. Then we turn all the polished rocks into slabs. That's going to make two stacks of slabs. And then each stack of slabs will turn into 4 bricks. So that is going to give us a lot of stuff. Now you can see my hammer is almost dead. My chisel took an awful lot of durability on that. But we can now start making stuff. So on the bricks, we can go all the way around to make brick blocks. If we remove one, we get brick stairs. And I believe we need 5 for brick slabs. So I don't know for sure. I know that I need a lot of the bricks. So we're going to start with bricks. And that's 16 bricks is all from 1 stack. But yeah, we do get some materials. Now the next thing is we need to make some andesite cobble. So for that we need a stack of clay and then a whole bunch of stacks of andesite rocks, because this is much the same. We need to surround the clay with stones, and that's going to make 2 cobblestone for each recipe. So we'll get 2 stacks of cobblestone there. So that's nice. Variations on that will give us stairs and slabs as well, but it takes a lot of clay to make cobblestone. And the final bits of what we need are the acacia wood and the kapok wood. And so I think I'm not going to go through this step by step. I think I'm actually going to go out and just start building. I've already designed this building in Creative, And I'm just going to go ahead and build it and show you guys what I've got. So I was going to be building something that looked a bit like, a suburban house or something like that. And it just doesn't quite feel right. I really like this design, but I feel like I want to use it somewhere else. So I'm not going to be using that. So I did go back into Creative and redesigned a whole bunch of stuff. And however, that means we need a few more things that we don't have right now. The first of them is mud bricks. So we need light mud bricks and dark mud bricks. So we're going to need some of that. And the last thing that we are going to need is glass. Now, unfortunately, we do not have the ability really to go out mining quartz for glass at the moment. Now, we do need, probably a good 20 or 30 blocks of glass for this, what I'm going to be building. So, yeah, I'll have to do some mining between episodes. But let's take a look at the mud bricks, because that would definitely be something that we could look at right now. So, if we look up mud brick, so we have the light mud brick and the dark mud brick. So, the light mud brick is with 4 pieces of clay, a piece of sand, a piece of dirt, and then 8 dry grass put into each corner. So that, I believe, makes 4 bricks each. And then the dark mud brick is just a bit less clay and no sand, and I think that makes a little less. So let's go ahead and grab some dirt. I have dirt in my inventory. Now, part of the reason I have dirt in my inventory is because I have been doing a lot of work over here, leveling some of this off, and we'll probably do a lot more work on this as time goes on, because I'm getting a bit of a feel on how I want to make this base look. But I did mine out every bit of the peat that was here, as is evidenced by the massive piles of peat that are here. I believe there's still a little bit underneath the animal pens. Yeah, just a little bit. But we won't be messing with that until we have somewhere to put the animals. But we do have some dirt in our inventory, so let's go ahead and grab some dry grass. Oh, we have some dry grass. And so let's just grab some clay. So we have the, we'll start out with the light mud bricks. And we'll put just a little bit of, I don't have sand. I need sand. Give me sand. I gotta remember where everything is now. Okay, so we've got a little bit of sand. I think what we'll do is we'll make 12 recipes here to start out with. So we need the sand, and then we need clay, dirt, and those. And yes, that does make 4 each. So that's going to leave us with just a little bit of dry grass. So let's go ahead and go grab a bit more dry grass. And yes, I have been getting an awful lot of dry grass. You know, doing the leveling of the ground over there gave me tons and tons of stuff. So then we're going to put our dirt back. We're going to put our clay back. And then that, that gives 4 as well. Okay, well, that's pretty good, I guess. So that does take a bit of clay. But yeah, so we've got a little bit of the dark mud brick, a little bit of the light mud brick. Those look really nice. So let's go ahead and take a look at those real quick. So the dark mud brick, that's the dark mud brick. So that, did I not get that back? Oh no. What? Do you not get... Okay, where did that other one go? We had 8, and now we have 7. What? I am very thoroughly confused. It didn't pop anywhere else. Yeah, so we have the light mud brick, we have the dark mud brick. You can see the light mud brick are a little bit smaller in size, so there's 4 rows of bricks on those. only 3 rows of bricks on the dark mud brick. The other thing is it gives a nice little color contrast there. I don't know if it's because I was punching the first dark mud brick. That's possible. But yeah, I now get to go through here and tear this all back down. Now I did use a bunch of redstone wood to make some fences here. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be using the red wood. I used a bunch of the redwood fences here, and I'm not really thinking that I'm going to use those. I am instead going to be using pine, or I think it's pine, but I don't really have much of that, so I'm going to have to go out and collect a whole bunch more stuff. But we are out of time for this one. I know I said we were going to get some building done here, and I tried, I really did, but, you know, things change sometimes. And then, of course, if you've been paying attention to my channel, you'll know that, well, stuff happened in real life. But, yeah, I think that's going to have to be it for this one. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on or anything that you want to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments. And I will see you next time. Bye.